What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another workout. Today we're going to be focusing on chest. As you know, primarily going to be focusing on the upper chest and then lower and mid, or mid and lower. I like to vary it. As you know, I recommend doing a really good warm-up. The older you get, the more warm-up you need. Especially, it just depends also on the body part. There's some people that don't waste too much time warming up. For me, I like to just get a little movement, get my heart rate going. So I do a little bit of jump rope, I'll do a couple of stretches, a couple of push-ups as well to start warming out my chest. Some people, it just depends on how fast you're gonna go. For this one, this type of exercises and this type of the channel that I'm going for is for people that don't have a lot of time. I try to make my videos shorter. However, I know, like, hopefully the people that are watching are like me, that, you know, I have a 9 to 5, I have a family, so I don't have a lot of time to be, you know, stretching and warming up and warming down and saunas and hot tubs and cold plunges and all that stuff. So again, I like to make this straight to the point. So yeah, warm up, couple of minutes, get some stretches. Usually what I do, and I mentioned this before, I do my first set to be a feeler set with very little weight to kind of feel the movement, make sure I have the right form, the right angles, and I'm contracting the right muscle, and just to start the mind-muscle connection. That's also a great way to warm up and get ready for the exercise itself. So I highly recommend doing that. Again, it's just a couple of reps without weight. So first exercise we're gonna do, again, we're gonna be focusing on the upper chest first, and we're gonna be doing an incline bench, slightly inclined, not too much. I don't like inclining for bench too much. I usually do maybe 10 or 20 degrees. Anything higher than that, I feel like my front delts jump into the exercise, and I don't want them. I want to isolate my chest. So for this one, again, I'm using about 20 degree incline here. And what I want you guys to do, what I recommend is, again, play around with very little weight so you can kind of feel what the best angle is going to be for you, and also that you are getting that mind-muscle connection. So what I would like on this one is try to keep your arms as straight as you can as possible to completely engage your chest, and you're not using your triceps or biceps or even shoulders. You're completely isolating your upper chest. So that's what I like to keep my arms almost completely straight. And make sure for your shoulders, you're going to keep them back and down to completely push your chest up and use most of it. And then again, we're going to be focusing on bringing your hands together and slow and the eccentric, and bring it as slow as you can to get a full stretch on the pecs, and then contracting again. Make sure you squeeze your chest together and then slow the eccentric. Yeah, you should be feeling that squeeze at the top very, very well. Slow it, and then go again. Oh yeah, feels pretty good. I already feel, especially my upper chest, getting really tight at the top part of the movement and really stretched out at the bottom part. Hey, that didn't sound good, did it? Anyways, let's pick up some weights and go. It's not wasting the time. Okay, so round number one. Again, I'm not using a lot of weight. I'm doing about 20 pounds before I can do easily 35, 40, 45 pounds for when I do flies. But again, I used to do very little reps, and also I can tell you my form wasn't the best. Now I'm older, wiser, so I like to do a little bit of weight, controlling more than the movement itself, and getting even more engagement and destroying more of my chest, which is ultimately what we want. So bring the weights up, shoulders back and down, as I mentioned previously, and try to keep your arms as straight as possible, and control that negative and feel the chest stretching out. Oh yeah. All right, the last one, we're gonna hold it as we're gonna do another set, another rep. Then just drop the weight, let it go. Oh, that was rough. Let's get ready for the next one. Round 2. I hope you guys are ready. My chest is already feeling tender and blown up, so that's always a good sign. I'm already getting tired. I'm too old for this shit. All right, let's go. Oof. Yeah. Okay, I'm hurting. Oh yeah, great first exercise. God, I'm dying. All right, round 3. This is the final one, and then we're gonna switch to another upper chest exercise. It's gonna be fun, I think. I don't know, maybe you'll think of it as fun. All right, let's make this one count. My chest is already crying in agony, so it's a good thing for the first exercise. All right, completely straightening our back, shoulders back and down, locking in our arms, and let's get it going. All right, 2 more. Hold it, hold it. Oh shit. Good job. Let's go to the next one. All right, exercise number 2, we're gonna be doing incline bench press using the cable machine. And what we want for this one, focus on the grip itself. And you can do a variation of the grips to see which one is gonna help you get the most interaction with your upper chest. Make sure your shoulders, again, are backing down and your back is completely flat against the bench. You don't wanna arch it. You can arch it if you want, however, your lower chest and mid chest are gonna jump even more. We wanna make sure we're isolating the upper chest, so I like to keep my back completely flat against the bench. And then make sure we're focusing on the contraction and then controlling the negative, the eccentric, holding the stretch as much as we can, and going back up. Oh yeah, that feels pretty good. Let's crank up the weight and go. First round, let's make this one count. Let's go. All right, that was 15. Let's do 2 more of those. Round number 2, let's go. Third and final round. Ugh, this one's gonna suck, but let's go. Fuck. Got 5 more to go. Oh, that sucks. That was terrible. Whew. Couldn't even do partials. Oh, fuck, that hurt. Couldn't even do partials. All right, for the next exercise, let's go. Okay, next exercise we're gonna do is gonna be the flat bench. I'm gonna use the Smith machine for safety purposes. We're gonna do 5 sets, but don't worry, it's not gonna be too crazy. The first 2 sets, we're gonna go very heavy. We're just gonna do 2 to 3 reps. Now that we're nice and warmed up, we reduce the chances of injury. So we're gonna go to a significantly heavier weight than we normally do. That just help overall get ourselves stronger, especially with the bench press. Is the one that's the staples of chest exercises, right? So we're gonna go a little bit heavier than usual. We're gonna do just 2 to 3 reps max, 1 or 2 on average, and then for the final 3 sets, we're gonna go into our normal working set. A little out of breath here. And that one, as you know, is going to be 10 to 12 to 15 reps max with a challenging weight, but nothing too crazy. If we can't make it to 10, that means we're going a little bit too heavy. If we go past 15 reps per set, that means we're a little too light, so we need to increase the weight. And again, slow the eccentric, hold the pulse at the bottom, lightly touch your chest, the bar to your chest, but don't rest it on your chest, and then go again. All right, let's do a little warm-up set. a little filler set, and then we'll crank up the weights. Again, slow the eccentric. You want your grip to be a little bit outside of shoulder length. Slow the eccentric. All right, that feels pretty good. For your arms, you want to make sure they're not, completely fold outwards. You want to make sure you're keeping about a 30-degree angle, not 45 or 90, whatever it is. You want to make sure you keep it at about a 30, not too close, otherwise your triceps jump in. Not too wide because you're going to put a lot of tension in your shoulders and you can really hurt yourself that way. Make sure we're keeping like in a nice medium, nice in between. Let's crank up the weights and go on the first one. All right, first set, going significantly heavier, nothing too crazy. I'm doing about what? That's 70 pounds on each side, 140 plus a 45 bar. That's 130, 125, somewhere around that range. Nothing too crazy. Actually, no, never mind. 70 plus 40, that's 110. Yeah, I'm doing about 115, nothing too crazy. Remember, we're gonna be controlling the eccentric, the negative. We're significantly stronger on the negative, on the descent when it comes to bench pressing than we are on the pressing movement. So we can actually control it a little bit more. That overall is gonna make you stronger. It just helps you overall with reaching hypertrophy when it comes to exercises. And let's make this one count again. We're shooting for about two reps on average, nothing too crazy. Okay, nothing too wild. I can go a little stronger for the next one. Round two, I went up in weights a little bit, nothing too crazy, but enough to challenge myself. And yeah, let's get it going. Did an extra one. I could have gone maybe a little higher in weight. Definitely felt good. But again, nothing too crazy. Next time I'll go a little higher, a little stronger, a little heavier. And yeah, let's set up for our first functional set, our first working set for the bench press, and then we'll have just dips and we're good to go. Okay, first working set, let's make it count. Again, 10 to 15 reps. Control the eccentric, and you can hate me later. Let's go. Ah, God, that was rough. That was good. Two more. Fourth round, we have one more to go after this, and then we'll go into dips and call it a day. Let's make it count. Oh, I need a little break. Whew. Two more. Fuck, that hurt. That really hurt. Woo. Final set. Let's make it count. Whew. I'm very cashed, very pooped. All right, 5 more. Fuck. Whew. Woo. 3 more. I'm gonna suffer through this one for sure. Oh, yep. This is gonna be a pain. 1 more. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, that sucked. Hopefully you guys got to that point where you just wanted to cry. I'm right there. Okay, 4th and final exercise. Let's go. 4th and final exercise. I know you guys are probably hating me right now. I'm exhausted as well. I'm very tired, but my chest feels pumped up. Love it. I'm gonna do some dips. For this one, we wanna make sure we're really controlling the eccentric, the negative, holding the stretch at the bottom, and then pushing back up. You're probably not gonna be able to get many of these if you're really controlling the eccentric. If you're just repping it out, you're probably gonna get a bunch, but ultimately that's not beneficial. There's better ways to do it. I mean, you can do it, rep it out, and that's fine. But there's just better ways to do it to get you better results. And slowing down the eccentric and holding the stretch part of the movement are the best way to gain that muscle mass that you're looking for. So you're probably gonna get maybe 8, 10. What I recommend for the last final ones, just jump and just focus on the negative and control the eccentric, control the negatives, and then jump back up. That's fine. And those are great ways to do it. If you have an assisted pull-up, then crank up the weight on the assisted pull-up or dips. That you can actually get a couple extra reps if you have to. Completely cool with that. I wish I had it. It'll be definitely more beneficial. So for this, we want to make sure that we don't want to keep our hands a little too close. We want to make them a little bit wider. I have 2 different settings for these. So I'm going to go for the wider side, and I'm going to be leaning into my tricep. I'm not going to keep my back completely straight, because keeping back straight and arms closed, you really work your triceps more than anything. What we're going to do is wider grip and leaning a little bit forward to completely work on that chest, primarily the lower chest. Let me get this out of the way so you can see me a little bit better. Covering the goods, the money maker. I don't know what I'm saying. All right, let's do this. Let's go. So did about 9 there. Yeah. Good job. 2 more. Round 2. Oh, my chest is feeling it already. Goddamn. Let's go. I did 7, fuck. I'm gonna rest a little bit, try to push a couple more. Yeah, fuck. Whew. Yeah. Oh, that was bad. Whew. Last one. Third and final set. Let's make this one count. Let's finish it and let's go home. Or go to work, depending on how your day is going to be, or if you work from home. Anyways, I'm just talking now. Let's go. Yeah. Couldn't do 7. Whew. Let's rest a little bit. Let's go again. I'm gonna change my grip a little bit to help with this. Let's go. All right, negatives. Oh, fuck. Bro, don't look really good doing this. It looks like a fish out of water. All right. Fuck, that sucked. It's a little bit. Great workout today. That was amazing. My chest is just blowing up. Feels awesome. I know I'm going to be sore tomorrow. And good job today. You guys killed it. I don't know if I just said that, but I'm really exhausted. I'm tired. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for spending the time with me and working out with me today. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully you find some value in these videos. And yeah, see you guys next time. Thanks. Bye.